You are a seed from God. Don't you allow your environment to dictate the oak tree that you become. Get away from these people that's in your life that ain't doing nothing. Get away from people in your life that's hating. Get away from your family members that ain't ever followed their dream. Get away from them. Get away from them.
You run around with losers, you will end up a loser. If you're around cynical, negative people all the time, you will become cynical and negative. Many of us are living out the lives of other people, living out their conclusions, living out of their consciousness.
Stop comparing yourself to other people. You're only on this planet to be you, not someone else's imitation of you. Your life journey is about learning to become more of who you are and fulfilling the highest, truest expression of yourself. That's why you're here.
Every one of us has seeds of greatness on the inside. There is buried treasure down in you right now. But so often, we let other people talk us out of our dreams. We allow insecurities and low self-esteem to convince us that we don't have anything special to offer. But no, God did not make average people. No matter what someone has told you, listen to what God is saying. There is treasure on your inside. You have something to offer that no one else has. And understand, no one can take your place. You are unique. Don't make the mistake of comparing yourself with someone else. If He wanted you to look like them and have their personality, He would have created you that way. You have what you need. It's already on the inside. When God created you, He decided what your purpose would be, and then He put in you the gifts, the talents, the creativity. He equipped you with exactly what you need. That means if you needed to be taller, God would have made you taller. If you needed a different personality, God would have created you that way. Quit despising what you have. You are fearfully and wonderfully made. When God made you, He had all the options put on. You are not a wannabe. You are fully loaded and totally equipped. I realize I may not have what someone else has, but I'm not the least bit worried. I know I have what I need to fulfill my purpose. When we try to be something that we're not, that's when life gets frustrating. It's easy to be me. I don't have to manipulate things. I can just relax and be myself. I can be a better me than anybody else in the whole world. Nobody can beat you at being you. Quit worrying about what you don't have and just be the best you that you can possibly be. Don't you dare go around thinking, oh, I don't have what it takes. No, you go around saying, I'm anointed. I am creative. I am a fully loaded person. I heard about this young lady. She went to the theater and heard a girl singing so beautifully. If I could just sing like that, then I'd be successful. She went to the movies and saw an actress. She thought to herself, if I could just act like that, then I'd be successful. But one day, someone told her, instead of looking at others, complaining about what she didn't have, she looked inside and discovered what she did have. She was constantly making people laugh. She had this gift for humor. And today, Phyllis Diller has become extremely successful. She doesn't have the beautiful looks like the movie actress she saw. She doesn't have the incredible voice like the young lady she heard that was singing. But when God created you, He didn't make any mistakes. And instead of looking at others, why don't you look inside and you'll discover what you do have. Don't let your potential lie dormant. Share your gift with the world. You may have had some great victories in your past, but that is nothing compared to what God has in your future. And I'm declaring the treasure that's been buried is going to come out. I'm calling forth the dreams, the talents, the ideas, the inventions. I'm calling forth that untapped potential. You're going to have a confidence to do things that you wouldn't do before. Don't shrink back. The Creator of the universe has not only equipped and empowered you, but He's breathing in your direction. God is saying to you what He said to Joshua, "Be strong and of good courage, for the Lord your God is with you." You can overcome every obstacle. You can prosper in spite of the economy. You can recover from a fall. You are a can-do person, fully loaded, totally equipped. I've learned when I make a move, God will make a move. When I get out of my comfort zone and stretch my faith, then God will release more of His favor. When I believe that I can rise higher, that's when God shows up and shows out in unusual ways. If you will do the ordinary, God will do the extraordinary. But God will not do for you what you can do for yourself. Do you get to work on time each day? Are you giving it your best? Do you have a good attitude? Maybe you're single. You have a desire to get married. You cannot sit at home every night praying that Ms. America is going to come knocking on your door. You need to get out and meet some new friends, dress good. You have a lot to offer. When somebody gets you, they're getting a prize. You are extremely valuable. You've got to see yourself the right way. You make a move, and God will make a move. Some of you tonight, you're stuck in your comfort zone. If you're not uncomfortable every once in a while, then you're not really using your faith. Faith is all about stretching. I would rather try and fail than have to come to the end of my life and wonder what would have happened if I'd have taken that risk. In our mind, we cannot go around with low self-esteem thinking that we don't have what it takes. Think like you're totally equipped. We can't have the attitude that my business will probably never make it in this economy. Joel, I got laid off. I don't think I'll ever get another job. No, you are a fully loaded person. That means when one door closes, God's going to open up another door. You need to pack up and move over into faith. I heard a story about a 5-year-old boy. He loved the piano. He was often told that he was too young to play the piano. But in spite of those comments, he continued to practice and practice. The only song he knew how to play was Chopsticks. But he played it again and again. One day his father surprised him. He got tickets for them to go to the symphony. The little boy saw the beautiful grand piano behind the curtain. He snuck over and sat down on the piano bench and began to play his elementary version of Chopsticks. Everyone was thinking they were going to see this world-famous master pianist. Instead, they saw a little boy playing Chopsticks. He didn't know anybody was watching. When he realized what was happening, he was petrified. He felt two big arms reaching around him. It was the master pianist. He whispered in the little boy's ear, "Keep playing." This world-renowned pianist began to play a Beethoven symphony piece that was scored in the same cadence and the same key. The boy's father sat there with tears coming down his cheeks. He never dreamed that simple tune that he heard in his living room each day, it would become a full, beautifully orchestrated Beethoven symphony. What was the difference? The master stepped in. You may not feel like you have the talent, the know-how. The good news is, God does. When you use what you have, the master will step in. Like that little boy, you'll be amazed. You'll think, I know what I'm capable of. How did I end up like this? Here's how. The master stepped in.